Chilling CCTV footage captured a knifeman's frenzied attack through Plymouth. In the early hours of April 8th, 2022, Maurice Bachu, aged 20 at the time, pulled a knife out of a pizza box and attacked shop worker Dilbar Subair, who was mopping the floor. Mr. Subair used his mop to try and fend off Bachu, who had begun to slash out with the knife, before snatching the pole off of him. The shop worker was then seen grabbing a plastic yellow wet floor sign, fending off Bachu's advances into the shop. Moments later, 3 young men enter the store, unaware of what's happening inside, when one of the staff members alerted the shoppers that Bachu had a knife. At this point, the knifeman, who turns on them and chases all 3 men out of the store, turning his attention on one of them, Luke Moorish. CCTV captured Bachu chasing Moorish up and down the pavement outside the store, making wild slashing movements just 4 feet from Mr. Moorish, who sped off on foot, still pursued by Bachu. Around this point, Martin Gale, seen here in a high-vis jacket, was seen on camera on the other side of the road, calmly walking home past a Domino's, unaware of what's happening further down the street. From the CCTV, you can see Bachu turns on Mr. Gale before chasing him and the other 3 men back towards the pizza shop. One of the 3 men began to hammer on Domino's door, attempting to gain entry before running off. Mr. Gale then also attempted to frantically pound the window as Bachu got closer and closer. The knife-wielding attacker fell upon him, shoved him against the door, and stabbed him in the torso. The altercation continued, with other men attempting to strike at Bachu to force him off Mr. Gale, who began to stagger back and forth in an attempt to get away from the knifeman. Mr. Gale then ran northwards for a few yards, clearly struggling, and fell to the ground, again closely followed by Bachu, still brandishing the knife. Mr. Gale continued to stagger and partially run up Mutley Plain, then across the road, still pursued at a walking pace by Bachu. As he got closer and closer to the clearly weary Mr. Gale, the footage shows police arriving as Mr. Gale appeared to half collapse on the railings, waving to the officers. During the trial, the court heard a written statement from Mr. Gale. He said he did not remember a great deal of the incident. Bachu, who had been diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia, was found not guilty of attempted murder and wounding with intent to cause grievous bodily harm, and not guilty of 2 counts of threatening another with a bladed article. Instead, Maurice Bachu, the now 23-year-old, was given an indefinite hospital order under Section 37 of the Mental Health Act by a judge at Truro Crown Court on Thursday, April 3rd.